Hello! Today is day 22 of Self-Care is Healthcare, and I'm just being a little bit silly today, going along with my theme. And I'm here reminding you to take care of yourself in a myriad of different ways. Nurture yourself inside, out, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Balance it as best as you can and work it in so you feel better and you can go out and do you in the world. So today I want to talk about play. And one of the things that happens the older we get is that we forget about play. We get really caught up in adulting and all of the things that we have to do in life. I mean, we lock ourselves into all sorts of different kind of bills. Therefore, we need to have a job so we can go and pay all the bills to keep and afford our lifestyle, which gets stressful at times because we put these, or sometimes there's other family stresses or emotional stresses, other things that happen in your life that create stress, and we forget as we've gotten older because we've gotten so into doing everything that we have to do every day that there was once a time where just for a few moments you had the ability to just let your mind wander and go play. So what do I mean as an adult to go play? You're not thinking, you might not be the kind to want to go like you see a child when they're really young. So adult play might look a little bit differently, but it's still pulling in the same aspects from childhood and really tapping into your own inner child. And if you weren't ever allowed to play as a child, this is your time to experience and really tap into that as an adult. Allow that to come out. Allow yourself to experience now what you weren't allowed to experience then. If you were really playful as a child, remember how that felt and pull that back in and move into the play. Maybe you're somewhere in between that spectrum. Either way, go play. Go out to a park. I personally love to get on a swing set and just keep swinging and see how high I can get. I might not be as brave as I was as a kid. As a kid, I was trying to jump out from when it was way up high. As an adult, I will get a little high, but not try and jump out. My body's a little different, more, it's bigger, more fragile. So yeah, that's one way. Sometimes I'll go down a slide, or I'll try to do things with the kids, which doesn't always work out when your body's bigger, but it's fun to try anyway. Play could be coloring. There are so many adult coloring books out there. Yeah, just pick one. Go for it. Crayons, marker, pen, pencils, gel pens, whatever, paint, whatever you like, do it. You can finger paint. Remember doing that as a kid? I mean, get some cheap paints from the store, some cheap poster board, go at it. Finger paint. Get a little messy. And that's okay. Go in the kitchen and bake, but make it messy. You can go on a walk, but instead of walking, skip the way a child would. How they just kind of happily go along, or make it a point to stop and to look at certain things along that walk. There's all sorts of different ways that you can play. Even some sports and athletics, or more towards that, can be geared toward play. There's even all sorts of different workshops that other people do out there. I don't know anyone specifically, I just know that they exist where they get you more in a play environment. So it really gets that right brain of yours going into creativity. So if you were ever in a creative stop, maybe that's the time where you need to just go back and play. Forget about what you're trying to come up with solutions for, or whatever it is. Just go play and then come back to whatever it is that you're trying to do. And it'll feel easier because you've lightened up a little bit. You got back in touch with that inner child. You brought that playfulness, and now you can move throughout the rest of your day having a little bit more of that, but still being able to do what you have to do. So I would encourage you to find a way that works for you to go out and play. May you have a wonderful, blessed day and enjoy taking care of yourself.